Good evening and Welcome to the 2022-23 7th grade October concert. I am Cliff Key, and on behalf of my colleagues, Valerie Sanders and the Kool-Aid Man, Andrew Hale, welcome to our 7th grade concert. Can we give these kids a hand? Outstanding 7th grade class for us so far, all the way through 6th grade up until now, and I think that the project that they put out is going to definitely represent that. We're super proud of them. Before we play, and you all know your kids are awesome, they're amazing, okay? Before we start playing today, we would like to thank the PE teachers at West Valley for letting us use their facilities. We would like to thank our administrators, Mr. Patillo, Ms. McDonald, and Mr. Claxton. Mr. Patillo's right there, everybody wave Mr. Patillo. It is not always a reality for all music programs that they get the kind of support that we do at West Valley. So we love them and we're glad that they're at our school. So, secondly, we would like to thank all of you for preparing your kids to be successful in school. Your kids are amazing. Without your positive attitudes and your work to support the students, we would not have the environment that we have. So thank you for being amazing. Kids, let's clap for your parents. They're awesome too. Now on to our music. Going from the beginning of the year, never having heard any of this music, we started this about a month ago to today, our concert, is a pretty big change. We learned a lot of stuff last year. We played some pretty simple songs this year. We're playing several this year that are pretty complicated. So I'm going to explain each one of them. The first tune that we're playing is called Tyrannosaurus Rocks, written by Mike Hankel. Paleontologists have learned a great deal about dinosaurs in recent years. In what is now the western U.S., fossilized Tyrannosaurus remains were discovered by paleontologists as early as 1892. The best-known member of the superfamily Tyrannosauridae is the Tyrannosaurus Rex, considered by many to be the king of the dinosaurs. Scientists now know a great deal about the Tyrannosaurus Rex's posture, skin, thermoregulation, locomotion, feeding strategies, and more. Unfortunately, even our most dedicated paleontologists have been unable to determine for sure whether or not dinosaurs liked rock and roll. So for the purposes of our concert, we will assume that the T-Rex did enjoy rock and roll, and we are going to be performing a song called Tyrannosaurus Rocks. Now, fair warning to everybody, there's going to be a simulation at the end of this piece that I would consider to be borderline unsettling. So just be aware that that's going to be happening, okay? So that's all we need to say. This is Tyrannosaurus Rocks.
All right, our next selection is entitled Alien Invasion. It's written by David Gorham. Alien Invasion features, of course, our trombone section. Now, as many of you may know, the trombone can perform a special effect called a glissando. So we've asked Christy Coggins to demonstrate a glissando for us now. Thank you, Christy. Perfectly done. In this piece, the growling glissando represents the aliens, of course, and the rest of the band will have to defend themselves. Another interesting thing about this piece is there are some intriguing percussion instruments featured, such as the brake drum, and also the tempo block, so you can listen for that. And that's going to be played by Veronica Bonilla-Taskin and Anna Margaret Lofton. Now, please help me welcome our student teacher from the University of Tennessee School of Music, Miss Brittany Hyder, to the podium to conduct Alien Invasion. Alright, this next piece of music is called Thunder Drums. It's written by David Schaefer. He writes a lot of really cool music for our young bands. Our percussion section is going to be featured in this with a myriad of instruments, including sleigh bells, the tom-toms, cymbals, snare drum, of course, bass drum, claves, tambourine, and various mallet instruments. We're lucky to have all those things in the percussion section. Also, our trumpets. Trumpets, wave at me. Where are the trumpets? Way back there. Okay, trumpets. They have the melody a lot in this. You can listen for the melody from that section. And also the upper woodwinds, so like flutes over here, and also clarinets. Okay, you can listen for the melody from them, some counter melodies. Also, in this piece, we've worked on like an interesting mixture of styles. such as like aggressive accents and some smoother kind of sections as well. So it kind of embodies all the things that you might encounter in a thunderstorm. So without further ado, this is Thunder Drums. Okay, I think that's as loud as that goes. I better stand far away from it. I have some announcements to make. So there's an upcoming opportunity for our 7th and 8th grade students. It's called ETSBOA Junior Clinic. Now this is an optional audition event for motivated students. If the student scores high enough on the audition, they'll be placed into one of 3 honor bands comprised of students from all around East Tennessee. So the students will get to go on a field trip in December. And the days would be like a Friday during school and also on a Saturday. So in those 2 days, the groups would work up a full concert and perform it the Saturday evening. So making it into junior clinic is a really high honor, and the auditions for that are November 19th. The students received the audition material already in class, and we've worked on it some in class. And the permission slips forms for that are due back October 19th. So that's that Wednesday right after fall break, okay? The goal that we have set right now is to get back to our pre-COVID levels of students auditioning. So around that time, we used to have like 100 students that would audition for this thing. So that that first year of COVID, the whole event got canceled, of course, and then last year we had students trying out again, but it wasn't back to normal. So I'd really love to see, like 100 of our 7th and 8th graders trying out this year. It's something that our students are very capable of being successful at, so I hope you'll encourage your student to get into that, and it's a great opportunity and it's really fun. So I hope you guys will talk to your students about that. That paper, I need it back by next Wednesday after fall break. And you can email me if you have questions. Okay, I have another announcement, and that is we had a great time at Dollywood with the 7th and 8th grade band. So that was 2 weeks ago. I'd like to recognize all of the parents that chaperoned. I don't know if those same people are here tonight, but if you did chaperone, please stand up and we'll applaud for you. Thank you to those people. I really appreciate those people dedicating their Saturday so that our kids can have a good time. So I really appreciate you guys. Also, before we play any more music, there's a guest here, a special guest from Bearden High School. His name is Mr. Wilson, and he has a couple of words for us.
Check, check. Can y'all hear me okay? Good. I don't have to get out my band director voice, so that's good, right? It's already feeling a little tired after today's rehearsal. So, hey, thank you guys so much for giving me just a second to talk to you all. I wanted to come out and say congratulations to your kids. You guys have done an awesome job of putting a concert together. I say this a lot. This is the best sounding 7th grade band I've ever heard. They are really, really good guys, okay? I know you're like, yeah, but your mom and dad, so it sounds good anyway, right? But like, for real, this is really, really good. So, I'm Mr. Wilson. I'm one of the band directors at Bearden High School. We kind of have a band directing team over there. And so, I got the opportunity to come over tonight and just kind of talk to you a little bit because your kids are in 7th grade, and next year they're going to be in 8th grade, and then the year after that, they're going to be in high school. And a lot of them are going to be coming to Bearden High School where I'm the band director, okay? And it's my hope that you all are starting to think about being a part of the largest program at Bearden High School. We have the largest student organization at Bearden High School and one of the largest student organizations in the entire county, okay? It is my hope that you're thinking about being a part of that. I am really impressed by their ability to diligently prepare for a concert. And sitting in this room right now, there are students who are going to be future members of the Pride of the Southland Band. There's future members of different ensembles across the country. There's different members of military ensembles that are going to get paid to do this for a living. Okay, and it's my job to provide opportunities for them to continue to grow as they continue their careers as a musician in high school. Okay, so I hope that you're starting to think about that process, and I would love to have them come be a part of our organization. Okay, kudos to you all for continuing to support the arts. I think that's really, really important, especially in the world right now. We need as much of that as we possibly can. And I would be remiss if I did not give us all an opportunity to give a round of applause for your 3 incredible band directors here at West Village. I walked in and thought to myself, with the costumes, am I in the right place? But of course I am, because this is fun and we have a good time, and that's what we're about, right? And providing opportunities like that is awesome, okay? We're looking at going on some big trips in the next few years. We've been invited to go to China, Ireland, the UK, Hawaii, Canada. The list goes on and on. I need your kids to do that. I hope that they want to do things like that, okay? We have in the past performed at the ABC Thanksgiving Day Parade, and we're currently in the process of applying for both Macy's and the Rose Bowl Parade, which are the 2 largest parades in the country. So we need students, and we hope that they want to be a part of those opportunities. So I'll be here after the concert's over. Again, thank you so much for giving me a minute to talk to you. If you want to come over and you have any questions for me, I know it's still a little ways out, being that we're 7th graders here, but I hope you're starting to consider that possibility, okay? And I hope one day your kid comes and becomes a part of our program. So thank you so much, folks.
All right, thank you, Mr. Wilson. I really appreciate you coming out here to talk to us. That's a great program. The Bearden High School Band is fantastic. They have a great legacy of excellence. Okay, our next piece with 7th grade is called Dark Matter. So dark matter is all around us. It's thought to be the gravitational glue that binds galaxies together. So no one actually knows what dark matter is, but this astronomical mystery is what sets the stage for this rousing work for band by Nathan Daughtry. All right, it is our honor to give out some awards at this time. So we wanted to make sure that we start recognizing people earlier on in the year than we had done last year. I thought that was one of the things that I had, at the end of the year, I thought, oh, I wish we'd given out more awards. And there's so many wonderful kids that need awards, like y'all need awards. I'm going to give out some awards based on just a couple of things. Highest grade in class, excellent citizenship, kindness. Actually, all these kids just really exemplify all those things. So this is one of those things that's just really impossible to do. But please help me in acknowledging these students in the woodland section. And then Mr. Key and Mr. Hale have some awards as well. So wait till I get to them before you apply, please. I've got Alana Bush in the clarinet section. If you will come on up here and get your award. Okay, nice job. Jesse Miller, come on up. Okay, we might as well just clap her. It's too hard to wait. Okay, so Jesse Miller, let's clap for Alana and Jesse. Okay, also, I love the costumes, they're great. Okay, Emma Gap, congratulations. Also, we've got Libby Lamar in the flute section. Thank you guys. Hey, let's clap for all these people. Also, in the flute section, Nella Dyer. And last but not least, Kaylee Bombardo. Great job. Thank you guys.
got my awards, and I've also got Hale's awards, because for some reason he's not able to speak on the microphone today. Just candidly, I was trying not to look at him during the last two pieces, because like his arms, and they wiggled, so I laughed every time. So everybody clap for Mr. Hale again. All right, so I just looked through my awards and I'm missing one, and it's back in the band room, and I'll make sure that you get it, and I'll say your name last, so you don't have to stand up for now. But these are the percussion awards. These are for Mr. Hale, for Zach Brady and Ryan Gruhawk. All right, and the brass awards are going to William McNeek-Batten, Michael Lumbiani, Gabriel Fernandez, and in the band room is Kaden Detwilders. We've got one more piece that we're going to play, and this is my favorite. This piece is a style of music that is called programmatic, and what programmatic music or program music means is that it is designed to make you get a very specific mental image, not like a feeling or not like a specific picture, but an actual story of things that are happening during the piece. So this piece is called Ghost of the Lost Ship. So it's going to open up with a very non-traditional aleatoric section, which is a fancy word that just means weird. So it gives you the feeling of, and creates an image of a storm. So you're supposed to imagine a pirate ship quietly trying to coast to a Spanish territory for invasion. About a third of the way through the piece, they're spotted by a scout ship, and then there's a battle. They destroy the scout ship, and then you hear the battle when they actually invade. Think like Pirates of the Caribbean 1. At the very end of the piece, there's a recap to the battle, but we're left wondering what happens. But the name of the tune is Ghosts of the Lost Ship. So this is Ghosts of the Lost Ship.